For centuries, Africa's fate was written by foreign rulers, its riches plundered, its voices silenced. This vast, vibrant continent, often overlooked, had its destiny dictated by external forces. It was an era marked by the insatiable greed of the colonizers for the priceless treasures lodged deep within its fertile soils, its abundant wildlife, and its teeming oceans. The continent, a stirring tableau of diverse cultures, traditions, and languages, was cast into the shadows. Its true potential restrained and its natural resources exploited for the benefit of those who did not call it home. Gradually, a hushed murmur of protest began to rise from its sun-baked savannas and towering mountains, sweeping across the sweeping landscapes, through its lush forests and along its winding rivers. The mid-20th century bore witness to an unprecedented shift in the collective consciousness of the African people. It was a new dawn of resistance, a fervent awakening that took root in the hearts of its native inhabitants. The desire for freedom and self-determination began to overshadow the bleak past. The continent, long oppressed, began to shake off its chains, striving for autonomy and self-governance. The peoples of Africa, once silenced, found their voices echoing through the winds of change, stirring the dust of the old world and breathing life into a new era of self-rule. They were no longer willing to be mere bystanders in the play of their own fate. This transformative period marked the beginning of an era where the African people took control of their destiny, challenging old norms and dismantling the structures of foreign dominion. But the mid-20th century heralded a new dawn of resistance and self-determination. The spark that lit the fire of independence across Africa began in Ghana. Born from a rich tapestry of cultures, Ghana, formerly known as the Gold Coast, was the beacon of hope for fellow African nations languishing under the oppressive grip of colonialism. The year was 1957, a time when the winds of change began to blow across the vast landscapes of this vibrant continent. The tale of Ghana's independence is a story of bravery, of a nation's struggle for identity, and of its yearning for freedom. It all started with one man's vision: the charismatic and determined Kwame Nkrumah, a leader with a dream and the courage to pursue it relentlessly. Nkrumah, a keen advocate for Pan-Africanism, spearheaded the movement that would trigger the end of colonial rule across Africa. In this fight for freedom, Nkrumah rallied his people with his powerful rhetoric, instilling in them a sense of national pride and a burning desire for sovereignty. It wasn't a smooth journey, fraught with challenges and resistance from colonial powers. Yet, the spirit of the Ghanaian people remained unbroken. The year 1957 marked a turning point. It was a year of hope, a year of change, and a year of liberation. The eyes of the world were focused on this small corner of West Africa as its people stood defiantly, ready to claim their place in the world. Under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana emerged as the first sub-Saharan nation to break the chains of colonial rule. This monumental achievement is not just a testament to the resilience and determination of the Ghanaian people, but also a spark that would ignite the fire of independence across the African continent. As we journey through the stirring story of Africa's struggle for independence, we pause to reflect on the courage, determination, and resilience of these nations. The path to freedom was not an easy one, fraught with challenges, sacrifices, and countless struggles. Yet the spirit of the African people remained unbroken, their will to fight for their rights stronger than any adversity they faced. The story of Africa's independence is not just a tale of the past, it is a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, a reminder of our capacity for resilience and our unwavering pursuit of freedom. It is a story that continues to inspire us, reminding us of the power of unity, the strength of a shared vision, and the transformative power of a dream. As we continue our journey through this pivotal chapter in history, we invite you to join us. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more content like this. Together, let's explore the stories that shaped our world, the narratives that define us, and the legacy we carry forward. Now, let's turn our attention back to the domino effect of independence, as the winds of change swept across Africa, inspiring nations to rise against the shackles of colonial rule and claim their place in the world. Inspired by Ghana's success, a domino effect swept across the continent. It was a crucial point in history, a time of changes and transformation, the likes of which hadn't been seen for a long time. Suddenly, nations separated by geographical, cultural and political differences were united by a common goal: independence, sovereignty, self-determination. The winds of change began to blow from Algeria, a country that had been under French colonial rule for more than a century. After a long and hard-fought struggle that left its mark on both the Algerian people and their French colonizers, Algeria finally claimed its independence in 1962. It was a momentous event, signaling that the tide was finally turning. The spirit of independence didn't stop there. It traveled across the Saharan desert, over the Atlas Mountains, into the heart of Africa. Countries like Mali, Nigeria and Kenya, each with their own unique challenges and struggles, began their journey towards sovereignty. They took their cues from Ghana, learning from its success and its failures, adapting its strategies to their own unique circumstances. This wave of independence spread to even the southernmost part of the continent. Zimbabwe, once known as Rhodesia, fought a bitter war of independence against its British colonial masters. In 1980, after years of struggle, Zimbabwe joined the ranks of independent nations. It was a testament to the resilience and determination of the African people. Nations from Algeria to Zimbabwe, each with their own unique struggles, followed the path to sovereignty in the 1960s and 1970s. The road to independence was fraught with challenges. It was a journey that bore the brunt of a tumultuous history. Like a tempest, it tossed and turned, causing both subtle and significant transformations along the way. Nations that previously sat under the rule of colonial masters found themselves confronting a new reality that demanded their evolution. In the shadows of this transitional period, many found themselves standing on shifting sands. The structures they once knew, the systems they were integrated into, began to crack under the weight of newfound autonomy. A complex web of political and social upheavals marked this struggle, and the path to independence was not a smooth one. Political changes ranged from the subtle shifting of power dynamics to the seismic overthrow of existing regimes. Social shifts were just as tumultuous, challenging age-old norms and traditions while paving the way for a new cultural paradigm. These changes were heavy, suffocating at times, and yet they were necessary. They created an environment of discomfort and uncertainty, pushing each nation to its limits, and yet, out of that discomfort rose resilience and determination. The struggle wasn't just about breaking free from physical chains of control, but also about challenging and changing the mental frameworks that had been instilled. Each nation that found itself on this tumultuous journey fought tooth and nail. Every step taken, every sacrifice made, was in the pursuit of a single goal: self-definition. The fight wasn't just for independence, it was for identity, for the right to define oneself on one's terms. Each nation fought to redefine itself in the aftermath of colonial rule. Decades after the first flags of independence were raised, the spirit of freedom continues to shape Africa. This spirit, born from the courage of those who fought for sovereignty, still echoes through the arid deserts, lush rainforests and sprawling savannas that make up this diverse continent. It is a spirit that transcends borders, languages and cultures, uniting the people of Africa in a shared history and a common pursuit of progress. From the bustling markets of Lagos to the tranquil shores of Lake Malawi, the resilience of Africa is palpable. It is found in the strength of its people, in their tenacity to overcome the trials of disease, famine and political instability, and in their unwavering belief in a brighter tomorrow. This resilience is the heartbeat of Africa, the rhythm that propels it forward, pushing the boundaries of what is possible and transforming challenges into opportunities. Africa's diversity is one of its greatest strengths. With over 2,000 languages spoken across its 54 countries, the continent is a rich tapestry of cultures, traditions and stories. This diversity is the engine of innovation, fostering creativity and driving change. It's the key to unlocking Africa's potential, fueling its growth and advancing its development. However, amid these ongoing challenges, the people of Africa remain hopeful for the future. Their hope is not based on blind optimism, but is deeply rooted in the knowledge that they are the architects of their destiny. They understand that it is their responsibility to shape the future of their continent, to ensure that the sacrifices of their forefathers were not in vain, and that the promise of independence is fully realized. The continent's resilience, diversity and hope for the future stand as a testament to the enduring legacy of its independence movements. As we ponder on the enduring legacy of Africa's independence movements, let's not forget that each one of us can contribute to the ongoing narrative of freedom and progress. Our actions, no matter how small, can create ripples of change that ripple across the globe. So, as we continue to explore the fascinating stories and histories of our world, we invite you to become part of this journey. Engage with us, share your thoughts and ideas, contribute to the conversation. Let's learn from the past to shape a better future. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Africa's struggle for independence and the enduring legacy it has left behind. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button so you won't miss our future videos. We have many more stories to share, many more histories to uncover, and we can't wait to explore them with you. Stay tuned for more, and remember, we are all part of this global narrative. Together we can continue to learn, grow, and shape the world around us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.